Welcome to Richards Bay Coal Terminal, the single largest export coal terminal in the world. RBCT is OSHAS 18001 and ISO 14001 certified and takes safety very seriously. At RBCT, we are committed to zero harm, and to achieve this goal, we need your help and cooperation. The purpose of the next few minutes is to advise you of the safety aspects which apply to you, the visitor, and we request that you pay special attention to them. Visitors access. Visitors are requested to display their visitor's card at all times. All visitors' cards are to be left at the main gate upon departure. PPE. Protective clothing is compulsory in operational areas at RBCT. Where applicable, PPE will be issued to visitors by your host. Safe walkways. Pedestrians have the right of way but are requested to ensure that any approaching vehicle has come to a complete stop before crossing. Pedestrians are requested to remain on the safe walk areas at all times. When going up or down stairs, ensure you maintain 3 points of contact at all times. Drugs and alcohol. RBCT has a zero-tolerance policy with regards to drugs and alcohol, and visitors may be selected for random testing by security. Should a visitor be found under the influence of alcohol or drugs, they will be immediately removed from site and their principals notified. In the unlikely event of a visitor being involved in an incident or accident, they will be sent for immediate testing. Firearms. Firearms are not allowed in the port of Richards Bay. Cameras. Cameras are allowed on site and photographs of a general scenery nature may be taken. Photographs of specific machine components may not be taken due to intellectual property concerns. Smoking. At RBCT, smoking is only allowed in designated areas. Should you wish to smoke, please ask your host for the nearest designated area. Vehicles. The speed limit at RBCT is 40 km per hour on tarred roads and 20 km per hour on dirt roads. No talking on cell phones whilst driving. Vehicles must have their lights on at all times. Seatbelts are compulsory and all passengers must have adequate safe seating to enable this. Vehicles are brought onto site at your own risk. Random searching of vehicles while entering or leaving the site may occur. Parking. Parking of vehicles is only permitted in designated parking areas. You are required to reverse park where appropriate. In case of emergency, the RBCT emergency numbers are internal 4444 or external 035 904 4444. In an unlikely event that a visitor sustains an injury whilst on site, this incident should be immediately reported to your host. Should you witness an unsafe act or condition, please report it immediately to your host. Should you hear an evacuation alarm during your visit, please remain calm and obey any instruction given by your host, who will direct you to the nearest assembly point. Services. There is a fully staffed clinic and well-stocked canteen on site. Induction validity. Should you wish to enter any RBCT plant area, operational or maintenance, you are required to undergo the formal RBCT contractor induction process. This visitor's induction is only valid for a period of 3 months. Please sign the register as evidence of having undergone this induction. Should you be unclear on any safety issues, please do not hesitate to ask for clarity from your host. To welcome you to our coal terminal, we will now hear a message from the RBCT Chief Executive, Ray Chirwa.
A warm welcome to you all as you have actually arrived at RBCT. RBCT is the single largest coal terminal in the world. We pride ourselves in the efficiency and reliability of our plant and our people as we actually send coal to the world. We're here to actually work hard in terms of the economy of South Africa in providing what is needed in terms of exports. My management and I actually welcome you warmly to RBCT. Feel free as you walk around. This is the company where we actually believe in a lot of efficiency and reliability in terms of our plant and our people. Hence, our strategies are actually focusing on safety, health and environment and people as our priority, and also looking at long-term plant health and optimizing costs of our operation. We wish you a safe visit at RBCT as you walk around, and your feedback is extremely important to us.
Richards Bay Coal Terminal. Coal to the world, growth to the nation. A slogan that rightly depicts what Richards Bay Coal Terminal is all about. Situated within the port of Richards Bay, RBCT plays a pivotal role in the export of South Africa's coal to users around the world. Established in 1976 with an original capacity of 12 million tonnes per annum, RBCT has grown to a state-of-the-art 24-hour 365 days terminal with a design capacity of 91 million tonnes per annum. From the moment the shipment details arrive from the users or exporters, the Operations Planning Department moves into action, planning and scheduling trains to the terminal from any one of the more than 49 loadout points in KwaZulu-Natal and Mpumalanga. A cooperative relationship exists between RBCT and Transnet Freight Rail, who owns and operates the railway line linking the coal fields to the port. Through daily planning meetings, RBCT ensures that coal is moved quickly and efficiently through 3 distinct operational processes. On arrival at the terminal, RBCT utilizes any of the 5 tandem tipplers which offload the wagons at a rate of 5,500 tonnes per hour. At this rate, a train consisting of 100 wagons can be efficiently offloaded in less than 2 hours. Up to 14% of the coal arriving at RBCT is bypassed directly onto waiting ships. The bulk of the coal arriving at RBCT is then conveyed directly onto stockpiles. The stockyard has a capacity of 8.2 million tonnes, with 36 grades of coal stacked in more than 92 individual stockpiles. Stacking and reclaiming of coal at RBCT is a complex process, requiring sophisticated controls. RBCT's state-of-the-art centralized control system is housed in a 42-meter high control tower, which is manned by highly trained staff. From this tower, the movement of coal and the stockyard machines is coordinated and controlled. The control room establishes and activates the optimum conveyor belt route from the tippler to the designated stockpile area. This 2.2-meter wide conveyor belt system reaches more than 50 kilometers and is amongst the fastest in the southern hemisphere, moving up to a rate of 22 kilometers per hour. Highly sophisticated yard machines stockpile the coal up to a rate of 6,000 tons per hour. Coal is reclaimed from the stockpiles at a rate of up to 6,000 tons per hour into one of 4 silos and then onto the ship. 4 ship loaders service 6 berths. Ship loaders 1 and 2 have a maximum load rate of 8,500 tons per hour, and ship loader 3 loads at a maximum of 10,000 tons per hour, and ship loader 4 can reach a maximum load rate of 12,000 tons per hour. Once loaded, the ship and its cargo is placed into the capable hands of Transnet National Port Authority, who coordinate the arrival and departure of more than 700 ships each year. SABS Mining and Minerals Division runs an on-site laboratory independent of RBCT. Coal is sampled and analyzed before quality certificates are issued for each incoming and outgoing shipment. Safety, health and environment is a top priority at RBCT. Management systems such as ISO 14001, RSAS 18001 and behavior-based safety are in place at RBCT, ensuring the safety of our people and that of our contractors on site. Awareness of HIV/AIDS through our voluntary counseling and testing program is ongoing, and employees are encouraged to know their status. Our safety, health and environment policy recognizes that we operate within an ecologically sensitive, natural environment with abundant plant and animal life. As such, our logo is symbolic of the pelicans which are found in this area. Our most important asset at RBCT is our people. Their development and their well-being are the cornerstone of our success. RBCT invests in training programs such as adult basic literacy, artisan apprentice program, management and supervisory development, to name a few. Key skills retention is critical to the future success of our business. The mission-directed work teams process is implemented across all departments within RBCT. Engaging our stakeholders is at the heart of how we do business in our surrounding communities. RBCT supports organizations such as Business Against Crime, the National Sea Rescue Institute, Lifeline, SPCA, Wildlands Conservation Trust, Family Welfare and many others. Our commitment to education is visible through our involvement in Introductory Primary School, a school that RBCT fully funded from its very beginnings under a tree. The RBCT annual charity relay run is a significant event in the athletics calendar for Zululanders to raise funds for local charities. Each year, with the support of our shareholders, RBCT raises over 100,000 Rand that is then donated to selected charities. RBCT is a voluntary signatory to the United Nations Global Compact and is committed to the UNGC's 10 principles in the areas of human rights, labour, environment and anti-corruption. RBCT's vision is to be the terminal of choice, optimizing stakeholder value. Our values are based on growth, reliability, efficiency, accountability and trust. This is what we want our stakeholders to experience. Richards Bay Coal Terminal. Coal to the world. Growth to the nation.